Greetings, guys, and thank you very much for tuning into our first video newsletter. Basically, I want to put this online once in a while to let you guys know what we're going to be doing in class. So for this upcoming week in math, we are going to be continuing our work with place value. Right now, students have been working with writing numbers using digits. That's called standard form. In word form, where you write a number using words. Expanded form is when you add the value of each digit. And model form is when you show a number using base 10 blocks. We've been doing all of that, and then this week we're going to start ordering and comparing whole numbers up to about 10,000. And what we're going to be doing is looking at good math vocabulary. So we'll be comparing numbers by looking at the thousands place, then the hundreds place, then the tens place, then the ones place. And so I'll be looking for good math vocabulary in writing. We'll be starting our math journals shortly, and I might be comparing 5,610 with 5,623. So I might say, well, I looked at the thousands place and they were both 5. Then I looked at the hundreds place and the digit were both the same. Then I looked at the tens place and then I'd compare that one digit was greater than the other digit in the tens place. That's the kind of math vocabulary I'd be looking for. Also, we're really looking for students to study their basic math facts. Back to school night, I sent home a packet with addition, subtraction, and multiplication time tests. Students take them 4 times a year. We already did addition and subtraction in August. They're going to take it again at each quarter. And the goal is to get 90 out of 100 on those 100 time tests, 100 problem time tests. Kids have 6 minutes per test. A great way to study, even if you didn't come to back to school night, in kids' mailboxes I sent home those 3-time tests. Feel free to photocopy them and use them to study throughout whenever you have time. Also, on the wiki page, if you click on math sites, you'll find Math Magician. It's a great website and a great way to practice in a fun, interactive game style. Kids love it. So Math Magician is another great way. And you can tailor it if you notice that your child's really struggling with subtraction. He or she can study subtraction. If you're noticing that your child needs extra help with the addition with the sevens, you can have them just focus on that. So that's a great site. And probably next week we'll start something called the Math Log. And I know I'm giving you a lot of things to sign. The Math Log is just another way to ensure that your child is practicing at home. So that's math. For reading, we are going to be working on a strategy called monitoring comprehension. And monitoring comprehension is when students are reading and they're thinking about what they're reading. So thinking might mean making predictions, making connections, just noticing really good vocabulary, noticing great language. Anytime students are thinking and reacting to what they're reading, that's going to make them a better reader. Also, we're going to start this week studying and reading about Indianapolis and the people and the events that made Indianapolis the city that it is. So if you're an expert in Indianapolis, if your career deals with Indianapolis, feel free to talk to, or even if you're just from here and you know a lot about it, feel free to talk to your child about it. But if you feel like you're an expert in the city, feel free to contact me, and we may be able to use your expertise to help the kids. So we'll be doing a lot with Indianapolis. So for general housekeeping stuff, in mailboxes, if you haven't already done so, you'll notice this class wiki page permission slip. The wiki page is really and truly an amazing tool that I could use to really enhance your child's education. If you're listening to this right now, then you already know a little bit about the wiki page, but it's going to be a place where I'm going to post extra little lessons so that children get extra help at home. Maybe I'll give directions for a challenging homework assignment. Maybe I'll do other things to help kids to. It's okay. Where I might help kids with their assignments. What I'd like to do with the wiki page is have students sing some of the math songs so they could practice at home. I might have students do a project and they could practice at home as well. I take pictures all the time of kids learning, and then I could post them on the wiki page for you guys to see what the kids are doing every day. I can't put their videos or their pictures up unless you sign their wiki page permission slip. I need your consent. Also, this went home as well, and it's a second request for dictionaries. we have these really special dictionaries that we use in 3rd grade. They're scholastic dictionaries. They have great pictures. They're written on a 3rd grade level, which allows the kids to really understand the definitions. It's hard when a dictionary gives a definition and it's not readable. It doesn't really help the kids at all. So the dictionaries cost $12. And then we also ask for $4 additional for periodicals. I mentioned that we're studying Indianapolis a lot this year. We're ordering Indianapolis Kids newspaper, and it's about our city and all the things about Indiana, and it's written on a 3rd grade level. One thing that we really noticed this summer when we planned was that there's very little Indiana content or Indianapolis specific content that's on our kids' reading level. So we really need these periodicals. So please fill this out and send that in. The due date, we requested that it be due on the 1st, that's Wednesday. And I know for some folks money is very tight. On the form there's a place to mention, if you can't make full payment, that you can make partial payment. And we really appreciate you helping us out with that so we can order it by Wednesday so the kids can get their dictionaries and the periodicals shortly. Also, thank you to everyone who's been filling out behavior logs. Definitely check your children's behavior logs every day and sign it, and I collect them on Mondays. And also thank you for the reading logs. Students write the number of pages they read, how many minutes they read, what they read, and then you sign it. So I know it's a lot of signatures, and we also want you to sign their assignment books. It's a lot of things to sign, I know. So if you could just sign them all at once at the end of the day, that would really help me a lot, and then I know that your child is doing what they need to do at home to learn and to succeed. If you didn't come to back to school night, we missed you for sure. If you did, thank you very much for coming. Just some basic reminders on birthdays. If your child's celebrating a birthday at school, you're welcome to celebrate with them by bringing in a treat if that's what you'd like to do, but it needs to be something that does need to be sliced or cut, that comes in its own plastic bag, individually sealed bag. Each treat has to come in its own individual bag. That allows me to plan for instruction and for me not to spend a lot of instructional time slicing up a cake and things like that. Also, you're certainly welcome to bring in a book or an indoor recess board game instead, and that would be more useful for our kids than a sugary treat, but I know the kids love those treats, so you do what you think is best for your child. Also, I sent home volunteer sign-up sheets, and I'll be contacting parents shortly about setting up a volunteer schedule, and I definitely could use your help in the classroom. And if there's anything that you feel like you're an expert and you want to lend a hand, I could definitely use you. Just contact me through email or by phone. And that's basically it. So thank you so much for checking out the wiki page. Please turn in those permission slips so your kids can be on the site. They love being videoed and singing math songs and feeling like they're celebrities. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you so much.